Good afternoon, Kuya Brian, and of course, good afternoon sa viewers ng Sports Bytes. Thank you for inviting me to co-host with you this afternoon. At dahil nga, unang salvo ko ito sa inyong program, it's an honor for me to be the one introducing our guest couple for this afternoon as part of the Sports Bytes Valentines series. All right, excited na ako. I'm sure, Kuya Brian, excited ka na rin?
Oh,
Our powerhouse couple. Yes. Our powerhouse couples for this afternoon has always been visible in the lifestyle section of any newspaper and magazines. They're also known to be great supporters of Philippine sports. Let us all welcome to the show the dance queen herself, Philippine Dance Sports Federation President, Miss Becky Garcia, and her better half, doctor, politician, and businessman, Dr. George Sarakinis. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Meg and Brian. Thank you for having us here.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
May kiss pa.
Talaga.
Yeah. Still sweet as the last time we saw them.
Yes, very, very sweet.
We'll have to have you here for lunch or dinner. And Dr. George for you.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I know. Yeah, he's also a chef.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I heard a very good one.
Oh yes, I'm
Yeah.
cooking more than 50 years.
Oh.
And
Wow.
And my favorite is fresh. It must be fresh, like my wife.
Yeah.
Ooh, good job.
Nice pickup line. Nice one. I love it.
Kuya Brian, pwede niyong gamitin sa wife niyo rin yan. Pick up line na yan.
Good. It's very well. The last time we saw them, they were really that sweet. Up to now, talaga.
Yeah.
It doesn't change. That's why I love being with them when we talk with them. It's different. It's really different. It's rare we see couples up to this time that they're still that sweet.
That's true. I agree with you. And since it's February, the month of love, we will talk about our general theme today is about sports, love, and relationship. At dahil dyan, we want to know their love story.
Yes. It's okay. So, I guess there's nothing else to ask. But where did it all start?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how did it fire up? How did it spark? Anyone can answer, Ma'am Becky or Dr. George.
So I will start it first. Okay.
All right.
You asked me before about the secret. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, the secret is not try to change each other. If you try to change the person that you have met, then you made something wrong. You will have a different person later. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
As you know, Becky Garcia, she is still Becky Garcia, and I want her to be like that. Okay? I want her to be shiny. I want her to flirt. I want her to look great. You know, in dance sport, I was a long time a phantom. Okay? The secret is don't try to change the other. Otherwise, you will have a different person later. I married this one. I want to be with that one. Okay? With all negative, positive, I love it. Okay? I love it and I want her to stay like this. Now is Becky's love story here.
He doesn't want to change me. And in fact, he always tells me, the one day that you change your ways, like flirting in front of me with other men, I don't like it. I want you to flirt. I still want you to flirt. That's what he said. So I always flirt. Okay?
Now your love story. That's what they're waiting for.
They have to, Meg, you have to ask me.
No, she asked already. How did it begin?
How did it? Okay. My husband, George, Dr. George, came to Manila for Fraport. You know, the Terminal 3.
Mm.
Terminal 3 was built by the Germans. Frankfurt,
which is part
Fraport.
government.
He was sent here to look at the situation here of what's going on with the purport. I think you have to have the background of
Okay,
purport.
and there was like $430 million which was not paid. Okay, and they sent me here. The government sent me here to check what is going on. And I said, "Come on, I was never in Asia." And they said, "Okay, George, but you're a cultural guy. We expect from you just to go there and find out what is really going on." And the moment when it came, "George, can we pay you?" I said, "No, I don't want to be paid because I will be part of that shit game. I just got the best price ever. I'm paid already because I will go back to marry that woman, which is your friend Becky." From here, there you start.
So anyway, a PR friend, partner of mine, was the one handling there. He was power brokering for this German group. He was going to arrange the meeting with some government officials and all that. So he was supposed to handle the group coming here, the German. But 1 week before they arrived, he died. Or yeah, he died. So the wife came to me and said, "Miss Becky, can you please take over since you're also in PR? Can you please take over? There's a group of Germans coming," and she gave me a take those share, and I looked at it, and my colleague was charging them 20,000 euro for power brokering.
More, but
More, okay.
yeah.
So anyway, I said, wow. But anyway, so to make a long story short, they arrived in the Philippines, a group of Germans, and I met them. So that's how I met him. And they was able to meet some of the people he wanted to meet through, I asked a friend of mine, should I mention names here?
Don't mention names.
No, I will not mention names.
He's now my best man.
He became
Okay,
our best
he
man.
became my best man for the wedding. Okay.
So he helped me because his father was very close friend of the president. So he was able to connect them with the people they wanted to meet. That's how we met. That's how it all started. So they stayed here for 1 week. They stayed at the Mandarin, and then they were seeing people. But in the evening, he would ask me, "What are you doing tonight? Can we go out?"
No, you asked me. I said, "No, for business."
I'm not here for fun.
Yeah,
He said.
and then she said, "You have to go out." Yeah, and then you took me out on that wine dinner, right?
Yeah. At the Tower Club. It was December 2 exactly, which was a very big typhoon was coming, a super typhoon. That was everybody, all the stores were closed. You better buy your groceries from the supermarket because it's going to be a big super typhoon. Yeah. So in fact, when we were at the Tower Club, the waiters did not report for work, and there was really a big typhoon. So they were here for like about a week, and when they were leaving, he told
No, wait. That night. It's like I met Robert Jacinto and Tina, the photographer, right? Yeah. It was the next day. It was the birthday of Tina, and she invited me to that birthday together with Becky, where I met also George Siozon. And if you know George Siozon, he plays that kind of games,
He was a guru.
You pick a card and then it's your message from the universe, right? And my message was, you have to make a decision, but you have to make it fast. Okay, this was on the second day after I met Becky. And then after that, I left, right?
Yeah, and then he said, well, I might come back in February. That was December when he left, December 7. I might come back in February. So we said, okay. So there was nothing. And the day he left, a good friend of mine, Cory Quirino, was in the Mandarin who saw him leaving. And he said, and they said, and he said to Cory, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave her. And I didn't even know that. So when he left, Cory called me and said, sis, what have you done to that guy? He was almost just want to leave you. So I said, anyway. The next day, when he arrived in Germany, he told his mom, I met this lady, it was so nice. And the mom said, if you really like her, you better go back for her because you might not, uh,
Somebody else might get
somebody
her.
else might get her. So you better go back for her. True enough, after 2 weeks, he came back for Christmas and he
Wow.
proposed marriage. He proposed marriage.
Well, 2 weeks was good enough so she can break up with her boyfriend, right?
And I had a boyfriend at that time. Yeah.
Wow.
But my boyfriend left. I mean, he's
Wait, no
abroad.
ring on her finger, okay? The thing is open. The market is open.
And I was telling, because my boyfriend at that time was also German. So I said, and he kept calling me and I said, you have a countrymate here, stop bothering me because I am in business with them. I'm organizing things for him, for them. So he said, who is that German guy? I said, no, he's in business, some politicians. So he knew that I had a boyfriend, a German boyfriend also. So that's it.
Mhm.
But it was a long distance relationship and no commitments. So after 2 weeks,
Relationship, I just left. I was just about to come back, right? After
Yeah.
2 weeks, I came back, right?
yeah, after 2 weeks he came back, and on Christmas Day, he said, "I'm spending Christmas here," and he ended up staying for 1 month in Manila.
Wow.
Yeah,
More, 6
more,
weeks.
yeah, 6 weeks. So Christmas Day we were in Subic to attend a wedding of a friend of mine, and in Subic, that's where Christmas Day, Eve of Christmas, that's when he said he wants to marry me. I said, well,
Wow.
let's take it slowly but surely. I'm not sure, I mean, it's not like I'm not sure, but I want to think about it. To myself, I said, wow, at this point in my life, at my age, I cannot play games. If I'm 18, if I was 18 years old, I can still play games with this guy, pakipot and all that. But at this point in time, I'm no longer spring chicken. so, so I said, okay, let's give it a try. So we got engaged in February,
The first.
the
Okay.
first
First
engagement.
engagement, which was my engagement. Yeah,
14. That was February 14, Valentines.
yeah,
Wow. Oh,
Oh.
malapit na.
yeah, in
10 days.
what's that?
In Lesofle.
Lesofle.
Was this
Yeah.
done on purpose? You really said it on February 14th?
I wanted it
They
like that.
wanted it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and only few people were invited, which I knew. I didn't know much people here. Of course, how many people will you meet in the Philippines in that short time, right? Yeah, we had another engagement,
A
which
bigger one.
I call Becky's engagement. Yeah,
We had a big engagement party.
yeah,
Yeah.
where I brought also my parents.
He brought his parents,
Yeah.
and he presented me an engagement ring in front of everyone.
Yeah,
And
300 people, I think.
yeah, Mrs. Margot was
Wow.
there.
A lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything happened so fast. I'm just curious, do you believe it was a love at first sight for you, both of you?
Well, I can tell you, if you are a little experienced in life, then you know that there might be a partner for life. Okay? There might be a partner for life. This is different with your love than when you're 18, 20 years. Okay, this is different. You know, it's not only the attraction or whatever. You see a personality, and it might fit. It should be even. The relation should be even. Nobody should be above and not. It should be even so that you can be partners. And that's what I found in Becky. So I don't need a kiss, I don't need to go to bed, whatever. I just want to have a partner for life. That's what I saw, that's why I proposed.
And he proposed marriage, and us, we never had a kiss, no kissing, nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. When he proposed marriage, we did not even kiss.
Yeah.
No sexual activity, nothing.
Well, the advantage was that the hotel where I was booked in and paid in advance, uh, they gave me my money back, and Becky invited me to her condo.
Yeah, after I said yes to him, I said, why he paid in advance 1 month. He paid the
6
hotel.
weeks, yeah.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
Wow, okay.
Paid in full. So I said, I knew the manager. I said, can I get back the money that he paid because he has to go or something like that. So he gave back the money. Yeah, and
Which I could use later, not really, because one of our ninongs is Chavit Singson.
Mhm.
He brought us
to Boracay.
to Boracay
For
at that
New
time.
Year. For New Year, we spent New Year in Boracay.
Wow.
He bought a plane before he had what's that very small plane. Then he bought a bigger one, which is about 20 seats, and we flew with that to Boracay, and we spent Boracay there in New Year there. It was so nice at that time. Of course, Boracay was not like now.
Yes, yes.
Right.
Then later, he made us a nice scenery. That guy made sure that we fall in love. Brought us also with his yacht. Later on Easter, I came back. Yeah.
Every 2 weeks after he proposed marriage, he was coming back every 2 weeks to Manila until we got engaged in May, and then we decided to get married a year after.
No, not a year after. December 14. You see that 14 is the number, which is Becky's lucky number because she was born on a May 14. No, wait. Becky was never born. She just appeared, right?
Oh,
Like
okay.
Becky were never born. She appeared on a May 14.
I'm just curious, were there struggles in the beginning? Most especially, Miss Becky is a very career-oriented person, and Dr. George is living in Germany during those times.
Well, I'm also not a nobody. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
politician.
I'm used to media. I had
TV show, yeah, the TV show.
I had a show and in politics
Talk
and
show.
culture. I'm used to media, and I know how it is to be exposed. So we share something like the same. Okay.
He actually had also a talk show, a political talk show
Yeah.
in Germany called,
Which I financed on my own.
what was it was called?
Cocktail and Canapé.
Cocktail and Canapé. That's the title of the show
Yeah.
in Germany.
Yeah. Very successful.
So it's like we were on the same field and all that.
Yeah.
You know.
So if you're working in the same business somehow, then you understand the problems. Okay. And if a camera appears, then a camera appears. You know. Also, I had I'm a musician and I have stage
He
experience
has a
and
group. He
everything.
has a rock and roll group in
Really?
Germany.
Ooh.
My wife was my groupie in Germany because my band was every week somewhere else.
Yeah, he had a gig every week.
Wow.
Soloist of a rock and roll band in Germany called the Heartbeats.
Yeah. But for you guys, very important to know, we agreed before we married, we agreed both that our life will be in the Philippines. Okay, that's what you have to know. There was no thought that we live in Europe. Our headquarter will be always the Philippines, even if we had a nice time also in the Netherlands, right?
We lived 7 years in the Netherlands.
Yeah, coming back and forth. Yeah. She
I'm
came,
cu-
I came.
I'm curious, Dr. George. You were in a band.
Yes, rock.
Was there ever a song you dedicated to Miss Becky?
Yes,
Okay,
I did.
what is it?
Also in Germany, when she was there. There was a song that I dedicated to her on stage, which is called, I don't know if you know the song, Sexy Thing.
Yeah.
Here, girls, where you from? You sexy thing, you.
Oh yeah.
Because aside from the rock, I wanted to do some disco songs,
Mhm.
Yeah. that is the song for my wife. The sexy thing. Yeah, hot
Nice.
chocolate.
Very
That's the
sweet.
band.
Very sweet. Just curious. Then now you're in dance sport. I've observed you, especially the last event in Valle Verde when I saw you there. Did dance sport have anything to do with strengthening your relationship?
You know why? George, in his grade school days, he was also competing.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, I did not
okay.
even realize that. Only later on, he was in the standard discipline. He was
Mm.
competing in dance sport. That's why when he met me, it wasn't new to him.
Right.
So in fact, he likes all the, he likes to come with me to competitions, and he would really stay and watch the competition. He was very interested, and he fully supported me. That's what I wanted to do because he supported me.
Well, I know also about sports management. Okay, I was a basketball coach in the professional league in Germany. I know everything about sports management and how to do it on the highest level. You know, so we complement each other, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Very.
Maganda and malakas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a coach, a basketball coach.
Yeah, in the professional league.
Oh,
Right. So both are into sports. Parang
yes.
Kuya Brian, their relationship talaga is meant to be. Na parang
Yes.
destiny talaga eh.
Mm-mm.
There you are.
Yeah. And a lot of new revelations actually.
Yeah.
Diba?
True.
You know, we were both lucky because people like us, it's not easy to find a partner.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because we will overpower that guy or that girl.
So is it safe to
Definitely.
say, sir, that age doesn't matter when you're finding true love?
The true love you can only find on the same level. You
Okay.
know, that's, and fights. Of course, we fight heavily, but very short. You know, 5-10 minutes, then it's okay.
Greek temper, Greek temper.
Filipino
Wow.
Weak
temper.
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 Yeah, yes. Sinisigawan ko talaga siya
Ah.
at minumura ko siya.
Well, if you ever
Oh.
want to experience a typhoon, come to my house when Becky.
Totoo yan. Yeah, pag galit ako sa kanya,
It takes 10 minutes. Then we're in love again.
sinisigawan ko talaga siya at minumura ko siya.
A kiss can do something, and a sorry can also do something.
Right.
Sometimes no sorry needed. We just go on. Yeah,
Right.
we're experienced enough not to talk about everything.
I
Not
will, I
everything.
will have to speak Tagalog to them.
Ah,
Kasi pag
I understand, huh?
nag-aaway kami, parang walang nangyari. Kaya ako lalong nagagalit kasi pag yung away namin na yung matinding away, para after a while, parang walang nangyari. Kaya kasi diba, yung pag mag-asawa, pag nag-aaway minsan hanggang gabi, hanggang umaga, hindi magkikibuan. So,
10 minutes lang.
After ako, parang as if walang nangyari, diyan ako naiinis. Kasi, di ba dapat galit tayo up to tomorrow. Pero ito hindi. Yung malakas na galit ko, nag-away kami, sigawan na ano. Pero after a while, parang walang nangyari. Yun ang kinakainis ko dahil gusto ko, yung kagalit ko talaga siya. Na tomorrow, hindi ko siya kakikibuin, pero siya hindi.
Too long.
Miss Becky, I'm curious kasi sinabi nyo na after 10 minutes, kinikibo niya na kayo ulit ni Dr. George.
Oh.
Ano yun? Naiinis pa rin kayo or talagang nagme-melt na rin yung heart mo and you forgive Dr. George?
Tatanim ako ng galit. Tatanim ako ng galit. Hindi ko siya kinikibo. O gusto ko hanggang tomorrow, hindi kita kakikibuin.
No, too long.
Pero siya, parang walang nangyari, kaya lalo ako nagagalit. Kasi after a big fight, di ba parang as if walang nangyari, ano ba yan? Katatapos lang ng sigawan at murahan, nagmumura din siya.
Come on, even a volcano after a few while, it's so very quiet.
Siya talaga, as if walang nangyari. Bato, talagang wala. As if Ano ba yan? Kaaway lang natin ang galit na galit ako sa'yo at saka nagsisigawan tayo. After a while, parang walang nangyari. Doon ako ayoko kasi gusto ko galit. Pagkagalit kami up to tomorrow. Gusto ko matagalan. Nagtatanim kasi
What's
ako
the
ng
difference
galit.
between tomorrow and now?
So anyway,
Wasted time.
what can you do? What can you do? So, okay na rin. Pero, if possible, ayoko pa rin siyang kausapin. Gusto ko kasi ipakita sa kanya na talagang galit ako sa kanya. You know? Pero siya parang baliwala.
You know, a relation without fight is not really spicy, you know.
Yeah.
I like it
Yeah.
hot and spicy. So sometimes I also tease her that she can figure out. Nicolana siya, di ba? Spicy.
So true,
Yeah.
so true. Well, what's the longest days that you've gone? Just overnight, or does it be just days that you don't settle those things?
No, hindi
10
ma-
minutes.
10 minutes, just 10 minutes. Huh?
10
Hindi
minutes.
maabot. Diyos ko.
10 minutes.
Siya, pero ako, ano pa rin, galit pa rin ako.
So-
Oo.
So what do you,
So it might be 15, okay, but somewhere there. Yeah.
So wala na
It's
ako
not worth the
magagawa.
time.
Wala na ako magagawa.
Life is too short to fight.
Yeah, life is too.
Kasi walang nangyari, period. Yun doon ako nagagalit kasi inis na ako, galit na ako, pero para sa kanya parang walang nangyari.
Well, everything is said. We don't have to repeat, you know.
but did it reach a point that, Dr. George, did it reach a point that you really had to do something to mellow Ma'am Becky down? What do you do usually?
Again,
What do you do usually to mellow her down, knowing that she's really, really mad at you?
oh, if Becky's mad at me, I realize it probably in a second or two.
So you don't do anything like send her flowers or cook for her or send her out?
Well, what's the use? You know, we do our fight, okay. We say something, she says something, I say something. Both hurts, okay, we are both hurt. We have to sit to 10 minutes, then we're okay. We digest, then
Right.
go back to normal. Yeah, what's
Alright.
the use of being mad at each other?
Yeah.
At least we said it, right?
True.
Yeah.
Ikaw ba,
I have a
Brian?
question.
Ano, Brian? Are you like that also
Son, ma'am.
when you fight?
Usually, I keep quiet.
That's also good.
No. We are emotional people. We want to shout.
Ito talaga, grabe. Greek
Well, I'm
temper.
Greek. We are shouting
Greek
anyway
temper,
when we are
wow.
friendly to each other.
It
Yeah.
depends, situation.
Yeah, you Filipinos, I know you don't like shouting, but we Greek, we love.
You love to shout. I mean, you've been together for so long. What did you discover about each other?
Good question.
When did we discover?
What did you
Yeah.
discover about me?
What did I discover? Okay, there's one big point which I have to mention. Becky is an honest person, okay? I hate if somebody is not honest to me. I can take everything. Bad news, I don't care, as long as it is honest. Don't tell me a lie, okay? And Becky is number one, honest, and number two, she can also keep a secret. You know, if you tell her a secret, she doesn't use it. And not the whole town will, even if she publishes, not the whole town will know about that. Okay, but super honest person. I need honest. I can deal with everything, but I cannot deal with lie. No. That's why also our fights. Okay, that's what she thinks. She gives it to me. Okay, I think about it. It's not that I don't think about after a fight. Okay, it's not like I think about it, of course, for days and days and days. She might have a point, right? Yeah. Okay. Then I get the point and I try to be better, probably, even if I cannot sometimes.
Based on how I
that's the
see
two
you.
things that I really love with that woman. Yeah. Honesty, number one.
Mm-hmm.
And can keep a secret, especially for friends. Sometimes, you know how it is. You always need to speak to someone when you're miserable. And it stays in the grave with Becky. Nobody will know about your miserable situation.
Mhm.
And I don't know how many stories she has in her heart already, yeah. And how
Mm.
many people she helped out of misery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because the next day you're okay, but in that, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Someone to speak to, but you don't want the whole town to know. Yeah. That's very, very big advantages of this girl, my
Mhm.
baby girl.
How about Miss Becky?
What
What did
I,
you discover about George
I
throughout these years?
George is really a devoted husband. Talagang he really takes good care. Even my friends observed that. Ang swerte-swerte mo naman, Becky. Talagang sisilbihan niya ako. Sinisilbihan. Talagang tawag ko dito, dakilang atchoy.
Ay, alam ko yan, Miss Becky.
Oo.
Nakwento niyo sa akin yan.
Dakilang
Meron si Miss Becky tawag kay Dr. George.
Oo.
Actually, Meg, we were testament to that when we were with them. I was,
Oo nga
di
pala,
ba?
yes.
Remember?
We had a lunch.
Yes.
Lunch
Yeah,
with
that
them.
lunch, I had to tell it to my friends. I had to tell it to my wife. Never have I seen a guy do that. Just not to let his partner get tired. That's how spoiled Mom Becky was. I told her.
Oo.
And yeah, Miss Becky, you're such a lucky girl.
Yeah.
Kasi as you said, very devoted si Dr. George.
Mhm.
Yan, talagang even at night, maski pagod na yan, kung may iuutos ako sa kanya, tumitindig talaga yan. Sasabihin ko, gusto kong uminom or whatever, samahan mo ako sa
Well, you deserve it, right?
haba ng buhok.
Wait a minute.
Haba ng hair.
Wait a minute.
Haba ng hair.
If she's my queen, that means I'm the king, right?
Yep.
That's not
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, that's
True.
Talaga, mabait talaga siya. Pero ang ayoko sa kanya yung pag nag-away kami, grabe ang temper, grabe.
And
As in,
then,
grabe. Mm.
and then,
So aawayin ko talaga siya. Hindi ako magpapatalo.
Yes.
Yun, ang sweet.
Very nice.
Hindi ako magpapatalo. Oo. Laking away yan. Oo. Mm. Greek temper.
well, it's also
Temper.
sexy when she's angry, I tell you. I like it.
Oh.
That's why I idolize you, Dr. George.
Yeah.
I love your
Thank you so
lives.
We will have more kwentos when you eat here with us.
Yes.
Oh, definitely. I'm sure.
We'll be there.
Yeah. Oo.
Please.
Just let us know after, siguro after,
Whenever
Yeah.
we will
you
talk
just
to
let
each
me
other.
know when.
Really, and my food is worth trying it.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
That's
Lunch is better, I think, lunch.
Whatever, I
Lunch
will
or
cook.
dinner, whatever.
Mm.
Kuya Brian,
Yes.
since nalaman na natin yung love story nila, I think it's about time to play a very quick but fun game with them.
Oh, yeah. All right.
We're also fun with you guys, huh? It's
Yeah.
not only on us. You have to be also, it can be boring. If the hosts are boring, then we will be also very boring.
Thank you.
We will play a short game.
Yeah.
We will play
Just
a short
play
game.
short game.
Mm.
Kuya Brian will tell the mechanics of the game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically just a list of questions we're gonna ask, and then you just have to answer. That's it. As truthfully, hopefully, as truthfully. And
Well, Becky's very honest. I'm not sure about myself.
Meg will throw the first question to you.
All right. Our first question is, you are the happiest when your partner does blank. Let's start with Miss Becky.
When my partner does,
You are the happiest when your partner does blank.
Something for me, I'm happiest.
Like what? Yeah, like what, Miss Becky?
so many things, you know. Uh, Kasi like, suddenly he will just do a massage. Yung mga,
Mm.
unplanned things, you know. And
Little things.
little things siya, oo. And well, he takes care of me, cooks for me, inuutusan ko, you know, he does everything for me. So parang, yan nga, dakilang atsoy nga eh. Whatever. Maski
I
ano
like that.
yung utos ko sa kanya, hindi yan nagrereklamo. Tapos, pag nag-ano kami, we are out, we do cash and carry.
Mhm.
Cash,
No. She has the cash, I carry. In Philippines, cash and carry. In Europe,
sa Europe.
Becky shopping.
Yeah, I'm carrying and he's carrying. Oh, ayan.
Okay, yun.
I want to answer your question too.
Of course.
Yeah.
You will.
What I like most about Becky is I wake up in the morning and I see a smiling face. Think about that.
Mhm.
Okay, every morning I see a smiling face. I wake up with a smiling face. How great is that? Tell me.
Right.
Of course.
So it lifts your mood.
Morning has a different character if you see a smiling face. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I love
All
her
right.
also when she does her makeup. You know, I watch her. It's one of my hobbies. Yeah, in front
Oh,
of
that's so
her.
sweet.
No, it's nice.
Oh, that's
Binabantayan
fair,
niya.
ah.
Binabantayan niya.
Her routine, you know, it's nice.
Yeah. Pero
But-
that's rare for a man to watch the lady
Mhm.
put on makeup.
I love it. I love it. I also love shopping. Huh?
He's the one
Believe me.
shopping for me.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel lazy. I'm lazy to shop. Tamad ako mag-shopping.
No, she's fitting. I make a pre-selection before.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One time we were in Greece and we were in a boutique. He already chose all the clothes. Tapos he wanted me to fit. Hindi ako in the mood to fit. Sabi nga nung friend ko, nung kinikwento ko, nakakatawa ka. Kung ayaw mo, kunin mo rin para panregalo mo na lang sa iba. Maski ayaw mo yung dress, pabili mo na. So, alam mo, nagalit sa akin yung may-ari ng store kasi inaano na nga niya, nabibili na niya, ayoko. Siyempre, wala na siyang sale. Hindi niya nakuha kasi
Yeah.
She had sale because I went back afterwards and bought it because I knew she might regret. And when she regretted, she got it. We were already here in the Philippines, but I still bought it.
he's the one
Oh,
shopping
that's
for me,
so sweet.
Like when we were living in Europe and I would come back and forth to Manila and then to Europe. Pagdating ko sa bahay, yung mga pinamili niya nakahang na, dinisplay na niya yung mga pinamili niya.
Except of shoes. That
Shoes cannot.
the size I know, but shoes because sometimes the shoes are difficult. Sometimes it's not the size; it fits or not. Yeah, you can walk or not.
Mhm.
But I know the
Siyang
shoes.
matyaga, ma-shopping ako tamad.
Next question.
Okay, I'll throw the next question.
With one question, we can fill an evening. That's how much we have to say to each other.
Mhm.
There's not a dull moment with us.
Okay, the next question. Your favorite pastime together and why?
Oh shit!
So many.
The most.
So many memories.
The most.
Pero now, we have, right now with the pandemic, we became couch potatoes. Netflix.
No. Not really.
Netflix.
No, not really.
Okay.
We still see friends and whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're still
We
us.
hang out with friends. George likes to socialize with friends.
Mhm.
We like to,
Probably one of the
George and
nicest
Becky.
experiences in the past. When we were starting to live in the Netherlands, okay? Because Becky had a life here in the Philippines before. I had a life in Germany before. In the Netherlands, they knew us only as Becky and George as a couple. Okay? There we had our first apartment, which we did together and things like that. Then we had to make new friends because nobody knew us there. So the experience to live the life of George and Becky as a couple really started in the Netherlands, and we made a lot of friends which we still meet. I think that that is a very big incident in our life. With Wim at that time hired me, and he made it possible that I come 3 months in a row paid to Manila. Highly paid, not paid, highly paid. So I can take vacation. And well, his son is married to a Filipina right now. And
Because of us.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
We also have, you know,
I
like
think
during-
Netherlands.
in the COVID times, every night after dinner, we play a Greek card game.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, a Greek card game. And I always
Yeah,
win,
that's the
so-
problem. Filipina wins. I hate it. Filipina wins the Greek card game. My parents even don't want to play with Becky.
Yeah,
Really? Because she's good.
in Greece,
With
when we
cards.
were playing with the parents,
Yeah, my parents are shocked.
and it's a Greek card game, and
Yeah.
I beat them.
Of course, we play with her because everybody loves Becky abroad. Yeah, everybody. We tried it. Doesn't matter the country. So the experience of the past, to summarize it, as a couple, we strike, okay? And we hold the Filipino flag, I can guarantee you that.
Abroad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Especially when Becky's not there, I will carry it.
He likes to be with the Filipinos. That's what I
Uh,
like with George. Abroad, when somebody talks bad about the Philippines, he will really argue with them. Talagang mahal niya ang Pilipinas, and he really fights for, nagagalit siya sa
Oh,
mga...
that's my home country.
Yeah. If he hears somebody talk bad about the Philippines, nagagalit siya, inaaway niya. That's what I experienced. And I saw it with my own two eyes.
and we're happy na he's very loyal to our country.
Yeah,
Ah,
he
you can
loves-
bet.
he loves-
Otherwise,
he loves the
I would
Philippines.
not be here. If I don't like it, why will I be here?
True, true.
All right, let's move on to our third question. Do you believe in the saying, happy wife, happy life?
Me.
Yeah.
I think, as I told you before, it's a two-way thing. Both of them, if woman or man, they have to try to make each other happy. If it's one-sided, I don't think so. It has to come back also. You know, a happy wife, happy life. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan. It's only on the wife. Of course, I try to make her happy. But if she doesn't make me happy, well, what's my life? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She has to make me happy also. Especially with that smile in the morning.
Happy
Yeah.
life, happy life. Yes, of course, if you have a happy life, you will
Yeah,
be
of
happy,
course.
di ba?
Yeah, but what about the husband? Yeah, you
Oh, si
know.
Brian. What, Brian? Brian, what can you say about that? Happy husband, happy life.
No, you don't have a happy life if your wife doesn't make you happy. Then you think about going with another one.
No,
You know.
because when you say happy wife, when your wife is happy, you have
Yeah,
a happy
okay.
life.
But what about the husband? He has to be also happy.
Ayan na, Brian.
Now you get it. Huh?
Ito
Now
ba
you
yan?
get our relation a little.
It's not a one-way thing.
Yeah. If it's one way, I'll go to the next. Yeah.
All right, Kuya Brian. Next question.
Okay. Since we're talking about the topic, well, I just gotta ask, with your sweet relationship, who is the one more inclined to get jealous?
I know one.
All right.
Pareho lang.
Pareho
Yes,
lang.
right.
Oh, okay. You know, Brian, I tell you something.
Yeah.
The jealousy has to do something with, or let's say, only the better is the enemy of the good. Who is better than me, Brian, please? You know, I'm very arrogant. Okay, If she wants to go with somebody else, and please feel free. Okay, I don't think there is somebody who can do that. I'm very self-confident in that. So jealousy, no, I don't have it. Especially, I told you before, if she stops flirting, she's not the same girl.
Okay.
If I make a scene when she's flirting, it's terrible. Nobody will talk to her anymore. Her charm is gone. You know what I mean? In Dancesport, she made so many, in business, whatever. It's the charm of Becky which has to be there. There must be other men. Okay?
But
How
it's
can
still,
she play her charm if I'm jealous? As long as she goes home with me and she smells the same.
but it's gonna be a tough act to compete.
It's
Well, yeah.
it has to do with trust and respect.
Sometimes ako naman, I admit, I am jealous because ito namang asawa ko kasi malandi, you know. You know, like there are girls also flirting with him. Tapos sabi ko, you know, you better be careful because they might give you might be giving the wrong
Always
signals.
two to
Di ba?
tango.
You might be giving the wrong kasi siya nakikipag-flirt din siya tapos ang mata niya pa ganyan-ganyan. Sabi ko, hoy, baka mamaya akala niya you're trying to hit on her,
I'm
you
a
know.
man.
O, di ba?
What do you expect? And I'm Greek.
Pinagsasabihan
We
ko
Greek
siya.
love women.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but it doesn't mean that I go to bed with her or want to spend my life
Yeah,
with her.
but I always warn
No,
you
no.
that, you know,
You don't
you
have to
better
warn
be
me. I had
careful
also
because
bachelor life.
you
You
might
know.
be sending the wrong signals. May
Yeah, the wrong signal is that somebody puts
misinterpret ng babae na
the
may
wrong
gusto ka.
signal is put the toothbrush in my bathroom. That's a wrong signal. She will never do it.
All right, for our final question, most romantic moment together.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You were also very entertaining for us.
No, that's the question. Most
I-
romantic.
That's the last question.
I wait.
Yeah.
Most romantic. Do you want to answer?
No, you will answer.
I made one very romantic thing. No, I made several, but very romantic. I think you know that Becky has birthday parties and birthday parties and birthday parties when it's her birthday. So many. So one year, I escaped with her, and we went to Boracay. And we were booked in the Shangri-La. Very beautiful. And at that time, the F&B, German, I talked to him. Yeah, the F&B manager, yeah. I talked to him in German while Becky was there. Anyway, Becky will not understand. I said, you know, it's the birthday of my girl. And you have a gazebo there. Can you clean it up? And I want to have dinner with her. I said, George, of course, I do it for you. You want on the beach? Or no, I said, I want the gazebo. Just clean it because it was not used. And put some candles and put this. And I instructed. I instructed what I want. Just for two. Okay? And I told him about the dinner. Everything was okay. So I arranged that, and it was so beautiful. Probably you take it from there. So what happened?
He said, we'll just have dinner in Shangri-La. So he led me. Huh?
The cart came up. Yeah.
Yeah, the cart, the golf cart. So we rode in the golf cart and we went to the gazebo. When I got there, candles in every step of the stairs, roses all over, and even there was a little pond there filled with roses.
Art style.
Yeah, heart shape. Everything talagang pinaganda niya.
Music
And
only for us.
music, there was a guitarist, whatever, violins and all that. in the gazebo. So he really made it like, I was so surprised that he did it with champagne and waiter serving us.
Unfortunately, I could not propose because I did it before.
So it was like, I was really surprised because imagine he did all that, the stairs going up to the gazebo. I don't know, Meg, if you've been to to the Shangri-La in Boracay.
Yeah,
The
I did.
gazebo there. It's always like they say a place for proposing, for
Mhm.
for proposing marriage or proposing whatever. But it's a romantic place
Since we
for
were
two.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the stairs going up, full of candles and then roses and talagang ang
But we
ganda.
had more romantic moments in our life. I can tell you. I can tell you. But my wife sometimes a romance killer.
Yeah. I am a certified romance killer. Yeah. So,
Why? How? In what way
She's
po?
like that. Remember that, and with all that, what's that? The insects which are shiny,
the firefly.
fireflies. In Germany, there's a lake.
Mhm.
So late evening, before it gets dark, it's full of fireflies, like thousands, thousands. They look like little fairies. I brought her there. No, she was scared. And we had to go immediately. You know, I cannot do that. Or
No,
whatever.
also, pag nangangarinyo siya, tapos
Mhm.
bigla ko siyang babarahin. So you are really a romance killer.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it. I'm a certified romance killer. That's what he calls me.
No, we had also other very romantic, in Greece and wherever we go, where we overlook Greece, and we had so many romantic. You can find romance everywhere. When we were in Cebu, okay, with what's his name? Haikos, with the Haikos, at Haiko. His house is so beautiful, overlooking.
Beverly.
That's romance already, only to be there. When we are having the Dancesport adjudicators, the welcome dinner, they are invited. It's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. My mom and dad were there. They were dancing on the terrace,
It's a romantic
and kissing.
place, actually.
My dad and my mom, when they were here in Cebu. There's in the Philippines, this is the country of emotion. If you don't find romance here, you did something wrong. Better leave the country.
And also, we make it a point, at least once a week, we have a George and Becky night. George and Becky. We eat out.
I date.
He takes me out for like a date. A date with the two of us. And then that's it. We call it
No, that's not it, but we will not tell you anymore.
Because when we go out, we're always with friends. We hang out with friends. It's always a group. So he says once in a while we have to have just the two of us. So that's what we do. It's
Your
a
alone time.
So we
We time.
make time for that.
And you made something like that for us today. Now we can talk to Becky, right? No other people. We are very thankful for that. We find our romance already with speaking with you.
Yes.
Aww. Kuya Brian, ang nakakatuwa na their relationship is like the ones we watch in movies.
Actually, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, totoo. Yeah. Sometimes nga nakaka-relate ako when we watch movies na may mga ganyan. Sabi ko parang mas parang kami yan or mas even mas maganda sa tunay na buhay namin,
Better if you have it live.
Yeah.
So we will continue this with your lunch or dinner here at home.
Of course. We have a lot.
So who is taking who? I take
Meg.
I take Meg. I thought I take Brian.
Yeah, actually, that's still in my schedule. I'm still looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, of course. You will enjoy it better here. In fact, sana tonight, dito na kayo eh.
Miss Becky, remember you told me tuturuan niyo ako mag-cards. Is it cards ba yun? Basta a game.
Mahjong.
Ah, mahjong. Yeah. I remember that.
Oo, mahjong.
Mahjong. Yeah,
Dapat
I
matuto
remember.
kayo mag-mahjong, We have the but George refuses to play, to learn.
Oh,
I can't. No, no,
Yeah.
no. Wait. Because every time she has mahjong here, that means for me stress in the kitchen.
I'll help you.
They have to eat.
You know why my friends like to play mahjong here? Not because of the mahjong, but because of the food that they will eat.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
dinner.
That's the reward, the
Yeah,
food.
that's the ano. Well, anyway, so we look forward. We'll continue this with your dinner here or lunch or whatever.
Yes, we'll set it
Just
up.
Yeah.
let us know when you want to be
Yes.
to come here. You let us know.
And we
Then
make you happy.
Yes, of
Not that
course.
we're happy, we want to be contaminating with happiness.
Yeah.
so
So,
Okay, but before we end po, any advice to young couples
Yeah.
who wants their relationship to be stronger and more exciting?
I told you already from the beginning. Number one, respect. Number two, trust. Number three, don't change each other.
Mhm.
Okay?
All right.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian, ang dami kong natutunan dito sa ating conversation this afternoon with this Becky Garcia and Dr. George.
Well,
Ah.
actually, I was expecting it. I was really curious. It's been years since I wanted to do this. Actually, ever since we talked, I really wanted. I wrote about it, but it's different. I felt that there was something more deeper. That's why I wanted
Yeah.
to know more.
more.
Yeah.
Brian, let's do it more often.
You know,
even if
Of course.
people don't listen.
Yeah.
That's us. Yeah.
Well, I'm the boss.
Mhm.
It's really true. My wife is the boss. But no. I'm the boss. Okay? That's also secret to the marriage. I am the boss. Okay?
Mhm.
But my wife will tell me exactly what I have to do.
Mhm. Good. It's a good
Good.
one.
Everybody should listen. Lahat dapat ng guys no nanonood na to Kuya Bray. So
I'm
they
sure.
learn.
Yep. I'm sure a lot because a lot of people have been loving the Valentines. We did one with a former PBA player. They're older. They're 65 ready, and you'll be mush or cheese. That's what I enjoy.
If you saw that movie, The Greek Wedding, The Greek Fat Wedding,
Yeah, I did.
the Greek husband and father and mother, di ba?
Mhm.
Sabi ng mother, was it the father who said,
No, that was the daughter was crying because she wanted to go to university, right? And the father forbid her. And then she had, and the father left angry. And the mother came to the table and she said, always remember, we are Greek. The father is the head of the family. But the woman is the neck who turns the head in any direction she wants. Okay? If I want you to see that, okay. You want to see that, that's the woman. That's in fact Greek style.
that means under desire yung tatay.
Not really. Not really. Okay, we still have the feeling. The feeling, Brian, we still have the feeling that we decided. Okay?
The feeling. Okay, we got it.
The Greek women let us stay macho. Oh, that's a difference between Greek and Filipinas. The Filipinas, most of them don't know how to handle a macho.
Oh no.
Yes. You, of course, otherwise I would not be here. Yeah. Yeah. But you know what I mean? At least you feel like it. Yeah.
Not only Filipinas, women in
Well,
general.
what I experienced in my life, the Filipinas are different. They are very female, by the way.
Okay.
And fight with Filipina completely senseless. Forget it. You will never win it.
I can relate to that. You will really never win.
Never. Don't even think about winning it.
True.
Yeah.
I think.
That's why I very often have to say sorry if she's
Even
wrong.
before.
When she's wrong, I have to say sorry when she's wrong. Very often.
Siya ang may kasalanan siya magsusorry. Hindi, wala pa siyang ginagawa ha. Nagsusorry na siya. Sorry for something that might happen.
Yeah, in advance.
In advance na nagsusorry niya.
Boy, I would love to find out more when we continue this, Meg. I'm
Yes.
sure marami pa tayong hindi na,
Ay, marami pa.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
anyway, thank you for having
Yes,
us.
thank you
That
po.
was
Thank
very,
you.
it was a fun and pleasant and
Yeah,
Well, if you cannot laugh, what's life all about?
that's
Please.
true.
Yeah.
We also had so much fun and we want to thank you for the time na binigay niyo sa amin here in Sports Bytes.
for having us also.
Mhm.
We love it.
And we want to laugh. You know, that's also one of the make them laugh, you know. Yeah.
More anecdotes.
No,
Maraming
More
also,
anecdotes.
also
Yeah.
you should be able to laugh about your own faults. You know what I mean.
True, true.
You know, I know myself very well, and I can make so much fun out of myself. I find myself sometimes so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, on behalf of Meg, or also thank you, Meg, for guesting, co-hosting with me. Anyway, thank you to everybody. We hope you enjoyed this episode with Ma'am
Thank
Becky and
you.
Dr. George. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Happy
Like
Valentine's.
Happy
Happy
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
Happy
Chinese New Year.
Enjoy your
Love, love, love.
Valentine. Enjoy your Valentine.